That's right. Kristen, so you were the first to get access to the industrial site. Now, you're on the eastern edge of Wayne, right along Highway 35?
That's right. And what I saw were businesses like Grossenberg Implement with major damage, others just completely unrecognizable, just a pile of mangled metal and splintered wood. You know, when you watched our coverage on Friday night, you likely saw large farm equipment thrown across the highway. That came from this John Deere dealer. What's left of this business is about half the size of what it was when that EF4 twister tore through town. Now, it's one of 24 businesses that I got to see up close and personal as I toured with Mayor Chamberlain. You really got to see the scope of the damage, which quite honestly isn't quite easy to comprehend without seeing it up close. 100% of the businesses on this side of town were damaged. A majority could not open back up today and will not open back up for many months. Chamberlain says 300 people may be out of a job. 137 of those work at Pacific Coast Feather, which was flattened. 2 weeks ago, the company went to 10-hour, 4-day-a-week shifts. So there was no one inside when that twister tore through. The same cannot be said for Grossenberg Implement, and Russ Urbanek was inside with some other employees and customers, I understand, riding out the storm.
Yeah, we were in the front room here when everything took place. We seen the front door get ripped off, and that's when we knew we probably better head for shelter. So a bunch of us went towards the bathroom and hid out there for a little bit.
I understand some people actually hid under tractors and combines.
They had no choice. It hit so fast. We had one guy under a combine, and we had a couple guys that were trying to get to the safety shelter in the center of the building, and there was such a suction on the doors that they couldn't get the doors open, so they either rode it out under the combine or a tractor.
Amazing that everyone just walked out with bumps and bruises. You actually saw the roof get lifted up over your head.
Yeah, there was a lot of, popping, banging. We were in the bathroom. We went, it got calm, and then we went to open the door, and it started up again.
And we've heard stories of equipment and other debris being found miles away. I know you have a story to share as well.
Yeah, they found a grain cart that left Midland, and that's probably 3/4 to a mile away. It's over in the creek.
Wow, just incredible. Now, some good news tonight. The football game that was supposed to take place on Friday for homecoming is back on tonight. So something positive to look forward to.
Yes, it is. We were all very fortunate.
Okay, Russ Urbanek, thank you so much for being with us tonight, and good luck with all of the cleanup.
Thank you.
Now, Christy and Matt, earlier today I talked to the owner of Grossenberg Implement. Mr. Grossenberg told me that they are on the fast track to get this business rebuilt. Of course, we are right in the middle of harvest. This is a key time for a John Deere implement. Some businesses, like that mattress company I showed you earlier, they have no idea when they're going to even begin to clean up. Here, they already started that in earnest. Their plan is to have Grossenberg rebuilt in 4 months.
Wow. Kristen, you mentioned, efforts to help clean up. Have you seen a lot of volunteers out helping today?
Around the businesses, you don't see them. The volunteers are actually out in the cornfields where all of that debris is. We mentioned that big 18,000 cart that ended up in the creek. They're out in the cornfields cleaning up the mess. The businesses there's still a lot of security around here. There's a lot of big equipment. There's a lot of pratfalls, and so that's why they're keeping people out of this area, at least for now. But they do want people who want to volunteer to call a number. Over the weekend, we said it was 211. That number has actually changed, and I want to give you a chance to get out your pen and paper, and just while you do that, let you know there was a huge motorhome, a $20,000 motorhome sitting across the street. They still don't know where it is. And it's stories like that you're hearing. And so they will need volunteers to come in and clean up. And if you want to volunteer, get your paper and pen. It is 402-833-1800. Again, 402-833-1800. That is the number to call if you want to come and help in Wayne. Matt and Christy, back to you.